Welcome to Movie Trivia Under the Lights. Uno, dos, tres, wow!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Movie Trivia Under the Lights. I'm one of your co-hosts. My name is Ryan Cam, joined, as always, by Alex Helmer. Alex, how you doing?
Great to be here under the lights as always, Ryan.
And this is going to be promising to be a great match between Excel, the Spreadsheet, Woods, and Kristin. But stay tuned to the end of this match because Alex is going to be providing the first look at the 2022 TIFF series and the first ever in-person matches in League of Cinephiles history. I cannot wait to see it myself, and I can't wait for you all to see it.
For sure, Ryan. But, before we get to that, obviously we have a match in our hands between two competitors who, shockingly enough, don't have wins under their resume, under their belt, but hopefully that can change today. We're going to start with Excel here, as he's the more experienced player. Now, Excel has the best picture round percentage in the entire League of Cinephiles. Does that translate to wins? Unfortunately not, Ryan. And that is something that really, it really bothers me because I know how good Excel is. And specifically with that actor round, being the best player in a round that's very difficult for a lot of players shows that he has a lot of prowess. So why isn't he getting the wins, you think?
In my experience, I have seen players that excel in one specific round, but don't do so well in other rounds. And from what I've seen, Excel definitely falls into that category. And if it's going to translate into wins, you need to be good in pretty much all the rounds, or at least marginally good in all the rounds.
And you see that 4.75 first round average, that's also a top 10 in the league as well. Anything above 4.5 really is really top notch. So he's consistently getting the lead. He had the lead against Gall in season 2 when he played him in a singles match. He had the lead against Jacob when he played, or he was tied with Jacob when he played him last season. So he's consistently having the lead in these first two rounds. But you saw that 33% in the director round, so not very clutch. And then that wheel round as well, which isn't shown in the stats, but he's a very poor wheel round player when it comes to strategy. We saw his collapse against Dev in the infamous match last season. So hopefully he's able to pick himself up for this season against a opponent who is less experienced, but has the same amount of prowess, I'd say, Kristin the Filmingo Siliberto. So what about Kristin, specifically what you saw with her against Notorious, really kind of inspired some kind of prowess in her game, you think?
Well, she came very close to topping Notorious, and that's no small feat. And so it feels like there's something there. It's just a question of, can she put it all together? I think the common theme between these two competitors is there's something there. There's a spark. It's just not translating to fire. But one competitor is going to walk out of here with a win. Who is it? I guess we'll just have to find out.
But let us get to the first competitor. Representing the 5 Angry Men with a singles record of 0-3, Excel, the Spreadsheet Woods. Excel. Sorry, go ahead.
Glad to be back.
And Excel, we saw you in that duos tournament match. It didn't go right for you and David there, but you did survive 4 rounds in that free-for-all. What did that experience kind of teach you about what to do in your trivia games when it comes to singles?
Well, be like my opponent, basically. To think like them, too.
And his opponent, representing the Hungry Bogarts, with a singles record of 0-1, Kristin the Filmingo Siliberto. Great faction music, I must say.
Absolutely,
Kristin,
and I
haven't seen you
gotta
in
say,
some
I
time.
love
How are
it.
you doing?
I'm doing great. I am ready for my first singles match. I'm ready to take down Mr. Excel over here. He's got to watch out for me, I think. So I'm ready.
Both competitors very confident, Ryan. I cannot
Yeah,
wait to get to
Kristin
this.
looks like she's thrown some trash and thrown some trash talk out there.
A little trash. Gotta have some fun
Just
here.
a little trash.
Just a
Let's
little.
hope she recycles though. That would be amazing. Not too much trash. Ryan, what do we have planned for round 1?
So, in round 1, there will be 8 questions. You all get 15 seconds to answer each question. Competitor must write down each answer legibly and completely, especially emphasis on that former. 1 point for each correct answer. The competitor will have 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use throughout the course of the match, so use them sparingly if you must use them. And if one of you gets all 8 questions right, you will receive the honorary Helmer bonus question for a potential 9th point.
All right, so you guys, you know the rules of round 1. Kristin, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Excel, are you ready?
Ready.
Then let's get ready to clash.
Competitors, your first question is thus. Who composed the score for the legendary animated film, The Lion King?
Kristin, a bit more assertive with her answer.
Not
for
even
this
a
question.
second of hesitation. Excel being a bit more deliberate.
Maybe that's good. Maybe he's a man who likes to think.
3,
3, 2, 1.
All right, Kristin, you first.
I have Hans Zimmer.
And Excel.
Excel?
The same. Hans Zimmer.
All right, 1 point apiece.
What was Martin McDonagh's directorial debut film?
That guy's relevant
Excel, hands
nowadays.
as well. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Banshees of Inisherin came out. Got the chance to see it at TIFF. Amazing movie, if I may add. 3, 2, 1. Excel, Kristin, hands. Kristin?
I started to write it was going to be Broken Flowers, but I didn't have enough time, but I don't think that's the right answer.
Excel?
This might not be the right answer either, but I did In Bruges. Okay.
He wasn't confident, but In Bruges is the right answer for 1 point. Started off hot. Next question. Ryan?
Question number 3. Which 2 actors switched places in 2003's Freaky Friday?
Both these competitors. I'm recycling the same joke from last match, but they were waiting for this question for their entire lives, it seems. Excel doesn't even have pen in hand. He's that confident. Kristin done writing as well. 3, 2, 1. Excel?
Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan.
Kristin?
A movie I grew up watching daily, starring Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis.
And both get the points. It is a 3-2 ball game.
What TV actress stars in the lead role of Luke Clark in the romantic drama Me Before You?
I remember taking my mom to see this.
Oh,
Really? I've never seen it. Maybe I'll get to it if, word is. 3, 2, 1. Excel?
The mother of dragons herself, Amelia Clark.
Does Kristin have the mother of dragons?
I do, Amelia Clark.
Both of them right. 4-3. Excel still working on a perfect round. Ryan?
All right, question number 5. At the end of the 2002 season, Billy Beane gets an offer to become the general manager of what baseball team in Moneyball? There's a pause from both competitors.
Excel, can I see hands as well? 3, 2, 1. Excel, pens down.
I had nothing. Nothing.
Okay,
And-
I took a guess and I wrote down the Phillies because I forgot. I haven't seen Moneyball in a long time, so if I'm wrong.
Perhaps. Ryan, were they correct?
Unfortunately, that was incorrect. We were looking for the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox.
Obviously not baseball fans. I don't blame them, though. I'm not either. Next question. No perfect rounds. To Kill a Mockingbird takes place in what U.S. state? Obviously, we're not doing book trivia here, Ryan, but it is a movie, luckily.
Yeah.
1960, I believe. 62, is it? It is 62. Came out Lawrence of Arabia year, so maybe 64. Fact check me on that one. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kristin.
I started to write down New York. I was going to write New York City, but I don't think that's correct.
And Excel.
I probably didn't write this correctly, but Mississippi?
It doesn't matter. Wasn't right. We were looking for Alabama.
Ah.
Close, one state away. So.
Sweet home, Alabama.
Not the Reese Witherspoon movie. Or the song. All right, so 2 incorrect answers for both competitors in a row as we get to the next question.
And your next question is, what year saw the release of a film in the Godfather, James Bond, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchises?
So
Whatever year it was, it was a good one.
Certainly was. Love all these franchises. Actually, not really. Texas Chainsaw, I've only seen the first one and the remake. 3, 2, 1.
All right, Kristin.
I wrote down 1979.
And Excel.
72.
Brian.
Sorry, my locked off the document. Unfortunately, you're both incorrect. We were looking for 1974. 1974.
So it was Godfather Part 2, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Live and Let Die. All right, 8th and final question now. In Kung Fu Panda, the team composed of Monkey, Mantis, Tigress, Crane, and Viper go by what name? Good for the team name.
Some of DreamWorks' all-time best right here.
No doubt about it.
3, 2, 1. Excel.
The Furious Five.
And Kristin.
I was so close, but I wrote Magnificent Five.
So we were looking for either the 5, just the 5, or the Furious 5. So Excel gets the point on that one. 5-3. Excel with another great first round. 5-3 thus far, as both competitors living up to their first round averages. Ryan, what do we have planned for the second round?
So this is the famous, or rather infamous, picture round. Each player must identify the name of the actor from the picture provided. There will be 3 pictures for each player, and each picture will be worth 1, 2, and 3 points, respectively.
All right, Excel, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer?
I'd like to go first.
Perfect. All right, so remember, competitors' hands at all times as well as we head to Excel's 1-point picture.
Justin Long.
That's correct for 1 point. Not a lot of hesitation there from the spreadsheet himself. As we get to the Filmingo herself.
One of my favorites. Daisy Edgar Jones.
And that is correct for 1 point. Both competitors don't have to worry about it going over in this round. But they do want to get these next ones right. 2-pointer for Excel.
Lizzie Kaplan.
For 2 points. Excel already 2 for 3 in the picture round. One of the best in the league. The best, I may say, actually. Kristin now, 2-point picture.
Oh, Carl Hughes. I think that's how you say his last name. Hughes.
Can you say it again?
Carl Hughes. I think it's how you say it. It's like it starts with an E. I could try to spell it.
I might be the nice one, but can we do a close enough?
I'm not sure we can. We were looking for Carrie Hughes. It was the first name that we didn't get. The first,
that's okay.
The second, the last name I think I would have accepted, but the first name it is Carrie, not Carl. So unfortunately, we can't give it to you. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that. But
good.
We're gonna head back to Excel for his 3-point picture. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3.
Oh, freaking Turk Barrett. Rob Morgan. That was his name.
A 3-point gain for Excel. My goodness. I talked about it pregame, Ryan. The best picture round player in the League of Cinephiles strikes again. 3 for 3. Now back to Kristin for her 3-point actor to cut the lead to 4. Vital one here.
This is big.
Oh, whatchamacallit? Oh, shoot, she's married to Ewan McGregor. Elizabeth Weinstead?
That is incorrect. We were looking for Parker Posey.
Parker Posey. Okay.
Might know her from Superman Returns, Scream 3, I think. Yeah, Scream 3. But at the end of the round, 7-point lead for Excel. Like I mentioned, Ryan, so good in those first 2 rounds. But, he's lost some leads in round 3 before. So let's see if the opposite happens here.
In round number 3, each competitor will receive 4 questions that are worth 2 points. The category will be judged by the Wheel of Truth. If a competitor does not like their first spin, they can spin again. However, they must stick with that second spin. The multiple choice is on the table. However, if it is activated, then the correct answer will only be worth 1 point. If a competitor guesses incorrectly, then their opponent has a chance to steal. When stealing, they cannot go multiple choice unless the player has already done so. If a competitor lands on a wildcard slice, they can choose to spin again on the first spin, but must stick with the category on the second spin.
And did you say the wildcard rule?
And then a wildcard slice can either be spinner's choice, opponent's choice, or questions from a random actor's filmography. We have wildcard number 3, Margot Robbie, video game movies, the infamous Spin Again, M. Night Shyamalan, The Royals, new releases, wildcard number 1, Jake Gyllenhaal, Harry Potter, Matthew McConaughey, wildcard number 2, Pixar, musicians in film, A24, and the DCEU. And wildcard number 3.
Excel, you're in the lead. What would you like to do here?
I'd like to spin.
He will spin first. He went first in the picture round, and now he's going to spin first. Let's see what he lands on.
I admire Excel's decisiveness.
Ooh, wild card number 3. Could be either spinner's choice, opponent's choice, or a random actor's filmography. Questions from there.
Spin again?
All right, he will spin again. It's also a slice on the wheel.
On musicians in film. He has to stick with that one.
Musicians in film. All right. Let's get to Kristin now for her category. Spinning away from the wild card. A lot of people do the same thing.
Looking like video game movies.
No.
She obviously does
Can't
not
do
like
it.
video game movies.
No.
Must not be a big gamer.
No, the most I play is Lego Marvel.
I admire your taste. Looks like Harry Potter. And she's got
Maybe she doesn't like Harry Potter either. The wheel can be a cruel device. As we head first to the realm of musicians in film. Country musician Dwight Yoakam starred in what David Fincher film? Dwight Yoakam.
Yoakam.
Panic Room?
For 2 points, 13-4.
You're approaching knockout territory here.
We are. What is the name of the original song sung by Lady Gaga in Top Gun Maverick?
Multiple choice, please.
He did not even hesitate there. Your multiple choice options are A, I Ain't Worried, B, Hold Your Hand, C, Rain on Me, or D, Million Reasons. Hands as well, Excel.
D, Million Reasons?
That's incorrect. Kristin, 1 point steal.
Song Hold Your Hand.
She froze a bit there, but we understood what she said. Hold Your Hand is correct for 1 point. Now, could this be a turning point, Ryan? We've seen a similar type of trend happen with Excel in former matches. Let's see if he can stay composed. Next question. Dean Martin and Ricky Nelson sing Just My Rifle, My Pony and Me in what Howard Hawks Western?
Multiple choice.
He goes multiple choice again. A popular destination for Excel. Is it A, Rio Bravo, B, the Alamo, C, she wore yellow ribbon, or D, El Dorado?
A, Rio Bravo.
Correct for 1 point. 9-point lead. Excel still staying composed, like I talked about. Your final question in the realm of musicians in film. What famous singer starred in the films The Last Temptation of Christ, Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me, and Arthur and the Invisibles?
Madonna.
That is incorrect. Let's get over to Kristin for the 2-point steal.
Oh, I know who you're thinking of. Shoot. I can't ask for multiple choice, right?
2, 1, no.
I don't have anything. Sorry.
You're looking for, you might have heard him, David Bowie.
Oh, no way.
Child himself.
Oh my God.
So David Bowie is the correct answer. Both of them, couldn't come up with the answer. It's a hard question, Ryan. Now we're going to go over to Harry Potter.
Who gives Harry occlumency lessons in the Order of the Phoenix?
Multiple choice, please.
Multiple choice. No hesitation.
Is it A, Snape, B, Dumbledore, C, McGonagall, or D, Professor Trelawney?
Great pronunciation there, Ryan. Wouldn't have been able to do that.
I don't know. D.
That's incorrect. Excel for the steal.
I would have to say,
Hands as well, Excel.
would it be A, Snape? Yeah, A, Snape.
For 1 point.
Oh.
5-15. Again, knockout territory. Next question.
Your next question is thus. Who was Harry's date at Slughorn's Christmas party in The Half-Blood Prince?
Oh gosh, multiple choice.
Excel hands. Just keep your hands on screen if you can.
Multiple choice it is. Is it A, Ginny Weasley, B, Hermione Granger, C, Luna Lovegood, or D, Cho Chang?
I think it's D.
That is incorrect. Excel for the steal.
Luna Lovegood.
That is correct. It is now 16-5.
All right. So we're, again, still in knockout territory as we head now to the next question. Kristin has to get this one right or not. Depends. All that math. Won't even go through all the possibilities.
What was the only Harry Potter film to be nominated for Best Cinematography at the Oscars?
Multiple choice.
Very good. Is it A, The Half-Blood Prince, B, Goblet of Fire, C, The Sorcerer's Stone, or D, Prisoner of Azkaban?
Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I was in here. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Sorry.
You're good. In 5 seconds. So
It was Bay.
B is incorrect. Excel. If you get this one right, you win.
A, Half-Blood Prince?
And your winner, Excel, the spreadsheet wins. The final score, 17-5. All credit to Kristin, but Excel wasn't even close. 17-5. You got your long-awaited. I mean, you won the MCU trivia match last season, but you get your first general trivia win. Your thoughts?
Well, made a promise I'd reinvent myself here, so yeah. After months of not competing, I realized I needed to just have a clean slate, reinvent myself, and it's splendid. Really, really splendid.
Splendid.
That was a
Good word for
commanding
it.
performance, Excel. Congratulations.
Kristin, what went wrong in this match? Because, again, last match, you played out of your mind despite the loss. Was it the Harry Potter questions this time?
No, it's no doubt. It's Harry Potter. I can't. I'm not a Wizarding World person.
Ah.
No, did not grow up with it. Was not my jam. Was not my thing. So if you ask me anything Harry Potter related, all I know what is a Hufflepuff. Slytherin. Yeah, that's all I know. Was not. Once I was taking a risk with that spin.
Mhm.
Should have stuck with that video game because at least I would have been able to do some multiple choice. But I thought, you know what? I have a good chance of getting Jake Gyllenhaal, Matthew McConaughey. But no, the wheel was against me.
It's a cruel device.
It's a cruel device.
It is.
But I had a great component. He is great. I'm happy for his first one. He did a really good job.
70-5 was not close like we expected it to be, but Kristin, you heard her. Harry Potter is not for her. But even before that, Excel, we mentioned, one of the best round 1 and round 2 players in the league. What do you see in Excel and his capabilities in this league if he can perform like this on a continual level in round 3?
I see a vast well of just untapped potential. I mean, we saw it in this match. He took the ball and he ran away with it. So I think it's just a question of him just putting 2 and 2 together to get 4. He's got all the pieces to the puzzle. He just hasn't arranged them properly. He did so in this match. Now he's got to carry that momentum forward into future matches. And if he can, I can see him going really far.
We're not done with our surprises yet. We have one more planned in store.
Yep, it's all about the 2022 TIFF series. Alex, why don't you tell them all about it?
All right, guys. Again, TIFF series officially dropping next Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday night, Wednesday night. You'll see the times and everything on Instagram. You'll see the competitors and everything on Instagram. But right now, we are here to give you an exclusive look at the 2022 TIFF series. 4 in-person matches for you all. The exclusive first look at those matches. See you all next week, Tuesday and Wednesday night. Make sure to be there on the League of Cinephiles on YouTube. For Ryan, for Kristin, for Excel, for everyone in the League of Cinephiles, thank you as always. Ciao. We didn't even think we'd last a month, mind you, what are we at now? Over, a year and a half at this point. And this is a dream come true for a lot of us.
And it's been so much fun over these last year to play virtually, online, but now it's live. I mean, this is the real deal.
It's
now.
in person. Everybody's a little hot and sweaty.
Doing it in Toronto specifically was something that I know was really special for a lot of us. Huge thank you to everyone who's been part of the league over this tenure, as well as everyone who has kind of been in matches, everyone who's here right now, everybody who supported the league in any capacity at all, because it is truly, truly remarkable, for me at least, for what we've done here and what we will continue to do. Thank you.
The city belongs to me now.